In a stunning display of skill and precision, Robert MacIntyre emerged as the frontrunner in the BMW Championship, part of the FedEx Cup playoffs, after a remarkable performance on August 14, 2025. Following a 2-hour weather delay that softened the Caves Valley course, MacIntyre capitalized on the favorable conditions, delivering his best putting round of the year. He achieved an impressive 8 under 62, establishing a 3-shot lead over fellow competitor Tommy Fleetwood. MacIntyre concluded his round with a straightforward 5-foot birdie putt on the 18th hole, marking the easiest of his final 6 birdies. This streak is particularly noteworthy, as it represents the longest consecutive birdie run by any player at the end of a FedEx Cup playoff round, since the playoffs began in 2007. Among his highlights was a remarkable 65-foot birdie putt on the 12th hole, followed by another from 40 feet, showcasing his exceptional putting prowess. The last 6 holes is probably as good as I've ever putted in a stretch of holes, MacIntyre remarked, having accumulated a total of 195 feet, 2 inches of putts throughout his round. Scottie Scheffler, who was tied for the lead when play resumed after the delay, managed to birdie 3 of his last 4 holes, finishing with a score of 66. Rickie Fowler trailed closely behind, just 1 shot off the pace, making significant strides toward qualifying for the Tour Championship and a chance at the coveted FedEx Cup. MacIntyre appeared nearly invincible, though he acknowledged the limitations of the course. When I went back out, I had a 7-footer for birdie, which was going to set the tone for the rest of the afternoon, and I rolled that in nicely, he said, reflecting on his successful return to play. The Caves Valley course, which previously hosted the BMW Championship in 2021, has undergone substantial renovations, now playing as a par 70. The course was challenging enough that Viktor Hovland's 67 was the lowest score in the morning session before the weather turned severe with dark clouds and heavy rain. The softer greens significantly influenced scoring, yet MacIntyre's 62 was still a remarkable achievement, matching his low round on the PGA Tour, which he also accomplished at the Travelers Championship last year. Fleetwood, who was on the 16th hole when MacIntyre finished, acknowledged the impact of the conditions, saying, "The course was a lot softer, so we did have a chance of shooting a score. Did he finish with quite a few birdies? Maybe?" To which he added with a smile, "That helps." Fleetwood's performance was also commendable, especially after a disappointing finish the previous week, where he lost a 2-shot lead with just 3 holes to play at the FedEx St. Jude Championship, ultimately finishing 1 shot shy of a playoff. His goal was to regain his competitive edge quickly, and while it was just the first round, he felt it was a solid start. Fleetwood managed to record one of only 2 bogey-free rounds, the other being Hideki Matsuyama, who shot a 69. "I've been a pro for, I don't know how long. I'm not going to do the math, but I've had my fair share of playing rubbish," Fleetwood reflected. "I've spent weeks playing terrible, so playing well and being in contention is a privilege. You've got to enjoy those times. So while I'm playing well, I'm kind of enjoying it as well." Scheffler, who played alongside Rory McIlroy, the top 2 seeds in the FedEx Cup, noted that their current standings mean little at this stage, as the 30 players advancing to East Lake will start anew in their quest for the FedEx Cup. McIlroy faced challenges off the tee, recording 3 bogeys in 6 holes, but managed to stabilize his game, finishing with a 70 that included 8 consecutive pars. Scheffler experienced a few hiccups at the turn, missing greens and failing to recover. Yet he still managed to secure 3 birdies in both the early and late stages of his round. "The golf course definitely got a bit easier, but did a good job of taking advantage of the holes I had left," he stated, marking his 14th consecutive round in the 60s. Viktor Hovland entered the BMW Championship ranked number 28 in the FedEx Cup standings, right on the edge of qualifying for the Tour Championship. He is confident that strong performances will secure his place. Rickie Fowler's start was particularly significant as he barely made it into the top 50. Similarly, Michael Kim and Jason Day, both outside the top 40, managed to shoot 68. Xander Schauffele, who has never missed the Tour Championship since winning it as a rookie in 2017, faced a challenging round, opening with 4 bogeys in 6 holes and ultimately finishing with a double bogey for a score of 74. This thrilling round of golf not only showcased the talents of these players, but also set the stage for an exciting continuation of the FedEx Cup playoffs. What are your thoughts on MacIntyre's incredible performance? Do you think he can maintain this momentum throughout the tournament? Share your opinions in the comments.